Hello, I'm Javier Talamore, one of the Event Fabric co-founders, and I will show you today how to connect our application Event Fabric with universal messaging. Universal messaging is a product of Terracotta that belongs to Software AG, and is basically a real-time messaging. If you want to know more information about this product, you can visit Terracotta webpage. Now I'm going to introduce the components of our demo. I have created a dummy web page that will simulate to be the Port of Hong Kong web page. I also have here the universal messaging server that is running in the port 9000, and I have created 3 channels: chat, vessel schedule, and vessel selection channel. If we see here in this slide, we are going to send messages to the chat channel from the Port of Hong Kong and also to the vessel schedule channel. This event will come to the universal messaging, and from Event Fabric we are going to subscribe to those channels and create a dashboard to display information, KPIs, and etc. And then if we are going to connect events in Event Fabric, so if the user clicks in one of the widgets, we are going to publish that event back to universal messaging in the channel vessel selection. Let's start testing the chat channel. If we send hi, you can see that an event came here with the message hi, and the sender is the Port of Hong Kong. Now we are going to log in Event Fabric and create a new dashboard. Let's call it Vessel Schedule. In Event Fabric we have plugins that we can add to our dashboard. In this case we are going to need the basic widget plugin and the universal messaging source. We can drag and drop a new source, and we are going to say that this is a universal messaging source that will be listening to the 9000 port and to the channel chat. If we send a new event from here, hello, we will see that that event is being received by Event Fabric. So now we can add, for example, a transformer and a widget, a news widget, for example, news sticker, show date, connect, and say that we are going to display value, sender, and message. If we go to the template for news, we are going to see that value is required, and we can create the text from here. Where we are going to display value, sender, and the message. If we send a new event, we are going to see that our dashboard is displaying a new sticker with the sender and the message. But now let's do something more complex. If we select a file here that has a schedule for vessel, we can upload it to universal messaging. For example, let's upload only one. Vessel schedule. Let's do it again. Another one. In this case, this event, and we can see it here. For example, the vessel name is Capsan and Temisium. So we are going to add a new source to Event Fabric. In this case, it's not going to listen to the chat channel, it's going to listen to vessel schedule channel. So if we send a new event, uploading one more, we see here that in value we have the new event, Rio de Janeiro. And if we see here, is the last event that was received by universal messaging. So we can see that we have connection here, we have Hong Kong that is publishing events, and Event Fabric that is subscribed to those events. So now we can go and create something more complex in Event Fabric. For example, let's create a table to display a few more information. We can display, for example, vessel name, service, the estimate time of arrival and estimate time of departure, and the terminal. This will be a table. With vessel name, service, and terminal. So we are going to add column and to say to Event Fabric which information we want to display. We want to get the information from vessel name, service, ETA, ETD, and terminal. Those are the same fields that we can see here in the Universal Messaging Enterprise Manager. ATT, service, terminal, and the label that is the ID will be vessel name. In order to see that this is real time, let's click here, upload all, that will publish a new event each 2.5 seconds. So we can see that we are receiving that information in this table. If we want to add something like a pie chart, we can add a new widget here, pie chart, to see the different companies that are coming to our port. So we are going to see the pie chart require is value, that each time that we receive one event, it's going to add one value to the pie chart. And we're going to graphic the different services, the different companies that come. Now you can see Brazil Express, HAM, and this is changing and is showing as soon as a new event is sent here, Costco China, we can see that here now, Costco, Coast China, because its service is this one. Bulk service now came twice. That's when I have two values there. We could improve a lot this dashboard, adding color to the table, to the new sticker, but what we are going to do is to add a new widget, a calendar, because it's a vessel schedule, so it will be really useful to have a calendar to display the vessel schedule. So let's select this widget, add the transformer, and connect this transformer to the widget. and we're going to use these fields. Estimate time of arrival timestamp. We can see here there is a string, not a long, so we need to convert that value to. Let's see in the widget template that for calendar we have a start and label are required, but we are going to use also the ID and end. It's not a fixed number. For start we are going to use estimate time of arrival timestamp, and for end estimate time of departure timestamp. But we saw that those were strings, so we are going to convert to integer. Vessel schedule, vessel name. We are going to use vessel name as name or ID. I won't convert this so you can see what happens if you don't use the right field. You get an error in the widget that says expect the start field to be a number. So, sorry, we'll go back to the transformer and we convert also the start, the estimate time of arrival timestamp. Now it's okay. We are not receiving more errors. So let's use layout to put the calendar on the left. And we can see that now we have a calendar with all, we have here the table with the schedule and the estimate time of arrival or departure, but here we have it in a calendar that could be more useful. So the same information can be displayed in different kind of widget, and different information can be displayed in the same widget. Now we are going to refresh the dashboard so we can start with new events, and I will show you how we can send events back from Event Fabric to Universal Messaging. We're going to use an endpoint. We are going to use the channel that I call vessel selection. If we go to the Universal Messaging Enterprise Manager, we can see that we have here the vessel selection channel. We don't have any event published there, and we're going to snoop for any events that come here. So what we are going to do is to add a new source, but in this case it's going to be an event selected source. What does it mean? It means that anything that happened in Event Fabric is an event too. So if I click here, two events are fired in that source. So we are going to connect that everything that happened, that is clicked in the dashboard, is sent to the endpoint vessel selection. So if now we click in Costco China or San Clemente, we can see here that we have received two events, Costco China and San Clemente vessel name. So that's all for now. This video showed how you can connect Event Fabric with Universal Messaging. If you want more information about Event Fabric, you can go to our page or visit our other videos in YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye.